Good evening, because I say good evening because it's evening over here, and I'm here to discuss about a new topic which is more related to joint pains. Let us know what are the reasons that causes us joint pains. Other than that, we have various kinds of joint pains, and we have developed a product called Osteocare. I shall be telling few things about it also. So let's start with our joint pain. Joint pain means it's a conjunction where you have a lot of muscles and which are called tendons. Other than that, there is a fluid, there is a spongy layer, everything. I'm not using all those scientific terms because it should be much easier. There are many reasons for joint pain. It can be either due to a heavy weight, you are weighing much more than your body can take in. There are certain conditions like arthritis, which can happen due to many other issues. Some like fractures or sports injuries. These are all many different reasons. There is a thing called rheumatoid arthritis, and most of them come under the category of autoimmune disease, where your body itself starts to eat away your joints in such a way that it starts to wind up like some spring or something, just doesn't react as far as you're putting your effort. So there are many ways you can either use heat or do exercises, do physical therapy, etc. But of course, my suggestion is the biggest factor is physical exercise is very important, which we must do every day, at least for 20 minutes minimum, up to 40 minutes. Just a walk on the street with shaking your hands, moving all your fingers as if you're catching something or whatever it is. Move each and every joint as far as possible. And if possible, if you're scared going outside because of the dogs or anything, do your exercise at your home, jog at the in the same place, and you can do all kinds of exercises that you can do. Please don't put in unnecessary effort as far as concern whenever you're watching some videos, some asanas and everything. You just curl yourself in such a way that you need another person to remove you back. Don't do that. So normal exercise, even jogging, hopping on in a single place is more than enough. Now, the biggest reason of degeneration of our bone is unwanted intake of carbohydrate. So, which are the things that contain carbohydrate? Almost all the soft drinks around 30-35 times higher than whatever carbohydrate is present in rice or wheat or everything. Sugar it contains. It is there in bread, in all the fried items and everything. Everything. Literally, we are bombarding our body with lots of carbohydrates. Today we see a lot of advertisements in the television that you can have this energy drink, etc. Of course, it is shown in the advertisement with different names and forms. But let me tell you something. The amount of physical activity which we used to have maybe around 30 to 40 years back, where our parents or grandparents were into agriculture early in the morning, toiling very hard, returning during the dusk. So they are extremely tired, their food was not enough. That is why they had invented many kinds of supplements to increase your carbohydrate intake. But unwanted amount of carbohydrate actually started eating your body, leading to diseases like diabetes, muscle fatigue, and all those things, obesity. And of course, last and not the least, it's the bone issue. Over here, I have shown you one example where a child loses his teeth, and people say it is because of worms in his mouth. I don't know, in India, a lot of people say it is because of the worms in his mouth. There is no worm, it is because of the unwanted excess amount of chocolates and everything which contains high amounts of carbohydrate which the kid is eating. But later on, the carbohydrate starts eating your skeletal structure itself. Of course, it happens slowly. The loss is very slow, but it happens. Look at this carbohydrates again, as I told you, it is commonly stored in your muscle and liver. So whenever necessary, it is taken out. So whenever you're fasting, it is utilized. That is all according to the genetic and all the anatomy and all structures, because your body has a capacity to store many things and use it when needed. But today we are not going on any fasting or anything because we get food every day. And again, people are eating as if they are going to die tomorrow itself. They are eating maybe for 6 months or 7 months, food is eaten in one single day. I've seen such people also. Of course, there are reasons. They are going through depression and all those things. There is a reason over there also. Done. So we have to get recovery. As I said, it is one, you have to recognize which are the foods, because commonly it is in bread, rice, even wheat, potatoes, all the tuberous items and over fried items. Again, it is the oil, the fatty is getting converted into carbohydrates and many such things. So I have shown you over here foods high in carbohydrates, that is white sugar, honey, dates, etc. But let me tell you again, carbohydrate can be classified into fructose, glucose, maltose, galactose, many other things. There are many carbohydrates which are beneficial also. But over here, instead of having white sugar, try to opt for brown sugar. Instead of having white rice, I don't think it is that matta rice is available. But in case that is available, it's better you opt for it, because the rice bran is already existing. But normally, I don't think we get the original rice with rice bran maintained on it anymore. Years back, it was the only thing, but now it has become a fashion to consume white rice, which contains nothing beneficial except carbohydrate in it. So, I'll show you another ways also. So this is where I showed the comparison. The brown rice or the matta rice, it contains 3.5 grams of fiber. This fiber is the thing that cleanses our intestines, stomach and everything, and carries away all the waste that is left in our body. This is what happens. We must know what are the stages of joint degeneration or body damage or whatever it is. The joint, it starts showing a mild amount of pain. Previously, it was around 30s, 40s. And maybe after 5 to 10 years, those joints started showing swelling. Then again, after 5 to 10 years, those joints started showing severe pain. And that is when you go to the doctor and ask him his advice. And sorry to say, the doctor will say there is no other option, but we have to perform a surgery where your joint will be replaced by an artificial one. And people say, yeah, the moment I went, the doctor is opting for a surgery. Of course, he will opt for the surgery because that is the condition you are in. You didn't recognize when this problem has started. And the biggest reason is we must do a basic exercise every day. Not heavy exercise, sorry, not heavy. The basic exercises like jogging, doing mass drills, shaking your hands here and there. But once you start getting this pain, start it slowly and go according to your body. Just because another person is able to do around 10 push-ups or whatever it is, don't try to do even one single one if you are not able to do. Just try it out. Don't become perfect. Try it out. If you are not able to run, you can jog. And again, jogging means you have to lift your knees high. literally near to your stomach. But again, if you're not able to do, jog slowly, little steps, increase it slowly. Start with 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, but increase it every day. So that is one of the options. So look at this. Again, this degeneration has caused a lot of problem where your bone rubs to the another bone. There are a lot of blood vessels which is ruptured. It starts leaking, which causes swelling. It causes pain. The swelling means you are in second stage of your degeneration. But all we do is we will use some oil or some Vicks or some balm or anything. You will put it on your joints. Oh, what a relief. That balm was extremely good. Sorry, it's high time you take action. So that is where the company CSM brought in two options. One is Osteocare, which is considered as non-veg. The another one is veg, that is calcium D3. Let us understand both of this. Calcium D3, in fact, when taken, you can take it one tablet twice a day or 3 times a day, no issues. Because this calcium is natural, let me explain it once again. The calcium that you get from the medical shop is a medicine where it is multiplied. That is calcium 500, calcium 5000, calcium this thing, calcium this mg. Okay. Over here, what is the content? It is nothing but moringa leaf. It is containing all those things from the bitter gourd and many other ingredients. It is written on the bottle. So consuming moringa leaf twice a day or thrice a day doesn't need any particular consideration. Of course, I won't prescribe this to any person who is already having some kidney issues or something to do with calcium excess in their body. Otherwise, everybody can use. So those who are opting for Osteocare, it is much faster and easier. Again, I would like to highlight one more thing. How long should we take this? There are many people who ask me this question. You can take it twice a day or thrice if you want, no issues. You can use it maximum for 1 month, but you must see the result within 10 to 15 days. And if you're having no result in one single month, sorry, this is not working because you are already having a very big issue which must be resolved by replacing your joint or whatever it is by your consulting doctor. Otherwise, 80% of the people who use this do get excellent results. There is another category called sugar patients, those who are suffering from diabetes. For them too, the result is very slow. Even though there is a result, it is slow because diabetes itself is an issue with digestion and carbohydrate. Of course, I'll be going through the topic of diabetes later on, options and systems which you must do. In Osteocare, we have three main ingredients. One is glucosamine, which is extracted from shrimps, crabs, and lobsters, all those stuff. Just understand while using this product, which one? Osteocare. While using Osteocare, you must be sure that you are not allergic towards shrimps, fish, or any such stuff. If you are allergic towards these food, you must not take this because that is written on the box itself. So glucosamine is extracted. Then there is sea sulfate, which is again found from bony fish. Collagen, which is found from shellfish like oysters, etc. Many kinds of shellfish is available. And again, this product, the quality is multiplied with an extract called piperine, which is extracted from black pepper, which lets the ingredients perform much faster. Okay. So it's a 100% natural. This thing can be taken by any person, can be used regularly. It's upon you. But if you're not doing well, you can have this along with your curcuma elixir. So it does help. And if you are getting the results, you will get it within 15 days to 1 month. It will show the symptoms that you are getting changes. Then you can continue. Otherwise, don't use it, because no use. If you are not finding any results, what's the use? But has no other side effects. Only thing is, we are not giving it to those people who are allergic towards these shrimps, fishes, shellfishes, etc. Because I know there are a lot of people who are allergic towards this. And again, people, we do not give this to people who are having high calcium content in their body. Those who are more prone towards kidney stones, etc. We do not give it to them, because they should avoid all kind of calcium products as far as possible. That is why. So other things I can tell you about is, you can use all-in-one oil, which is a very good oil, which contains a lot of herbs in it, which helps blood circulation to run around your body. Because if you have a you have a tingling sensation in your leg, you should apply it on your spinal cord. Similarly, flexi relief, it is another herbicide, uh, not herbicide, I'm sorry. It contains a lot of herbs, which helps in killing the pain. That's why it's just a painkiller. These are both external applications, but the real stuff is Osteocare. And in case you are 100% vegetarian, of course, I do. Those people who are vegetarian, they can opt for calcium D3. The process is a bit slow, but there is a very good result. Okay, along with curcuma elixir. So I will be putting up many more products, many more miracles. I will be putting up many more answers. Why do you get diabetes? Why do you get cholesterol? Why do you get all those things? Again, I have a psychological uh, folder too, which is one step ahead. So it is in Malayalam, of course. So those people who are able to understand Malayalam, they can go through it, because our psychology also plays an important role causing many diseases. Because look at us, we are always angry, we are always we are frustrated, we tell there is no choice, nothing. We just have put a full stop in our life almost everywhere. Literally, even our children are suffering from it. Let us become a person who can show a way out of it. So if you love to listen, surely you can go to my folder one step ahead. Already I have put in 2 episodes. Third and fourth is already on the way. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do subscribe to get more details. I will be updating nearly every day on this channel. All I want is everybody should be able to reach a good life as best as possible. When there is no other option, 101%, we must go take the medications and everything. And parallelly, we should try to find out what are the changes I should bring in my life, so that I don't suffer all these things once again. Thank you. Thank you very much. In case you want these products, you can ask it from the people who are working in CSM. They will be getting it to you. If you have any other queries, you can put in a message, which I can read over here. So do put in messages, do put in your queries. I will be answering those, because even though there is no commitment, I will, because I too have been through many issues in my life. Thank you. I hope it was fruitful. And finally, once again, do subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.